Versus, the show where no game is off limits and our reputations are on the line. In every episode, we play a new game, versus one another, of course, and whoever wins gets the bragging rights for that episode. My name is Jason.
And my name is Chris.
And we're here to play against each other. Gran Turismo Sport. This is going to be the 7th game released in this franchise. Gran Turismo, I believe, started back in 1997. That's
correct? Yeah, it came back out on the original PlayStation. It was one of the first exclusive titles for the game. It was also one of the first driving simulators for a console, and it was kind of the trendsetter for the actual console, the console brand. Because it has been on every console since then.
Yeah, pretty much everybody looks forward to the next Gran Turismo, version that's coming out. Have you ever played this game before?
No, actually, this would be my actual first time playing a Gran Turismo game. I think since Gran Turismo 3, which was A-Spec. I think that was that one. I think that was when it was still on the PlayStation 2. So I really haven't played many since then.
Yeah, I played Gran Turismo 4 and 5 on PlayStation 3. Had them both. 6 came out. I never picked it up for PlayStation 4. I really wanted to. Just right around that time, my playtime went down. Yeah. I got married and all that kind of not so fun stuff. But so we pick up here with Gran Turismo Sport. Now this is obviously one of the premier driving games. There's one thing that we're not going to be able to turn off in this game that we were able to turn off in the Project Gotham, which is colliding with each other.
Yeah.
So that should make for some fun.
Well, it does kind of add that little bit of realism to the game as well, because again, with it being a simulator, again, the simulation part of that is, breaking weird. Of course, naturally, it's taking in real-time settings of the game, specifically again with the driving aspect as well. The one thing about the game, and it has been kind of a forward with a lot of the games over the last 15-20 years, is the biggest feature of that naturally, of course, is the customization of course of the tires and things like that. Now, I mean, one of the other big features of this game as well, of course, naturally, is this is the first title that's actually using the PlayStation VR headset.
Yes, which we're not going to use today because you don't have one and I don't have one. But I have a feeling that if we had tried it on VR, we'd probably be throwing up at some point, or at least one of us would.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Not so sure either way. But anyway, so Gran Turismo Sport, available for the PlayStation 4, VR mode if you want it, if you can handle it. Let's go do some drive and find out who's going to be better at this game.
All right, so So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a best of 3. We're going to be doing 3 maps from the game, and basically who can get 2 out of 3 will be the winner. So hopefully you'll check it out, enjoy, and check it out now. Let's go, laddies. Let's go.
I always feel at a slight disadvantage since I have to change the view of the vehicle.
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing that. I'm automatically like cockpit mode.
But I don't like cockpit.
hell was that? Ah! No! No! No!
Oh, you did! Come on, man!
Nah, technically it wasn't done on purpose. You just happened to be there. Now for some reason my driving's all over the place. Come on. I feel like I'm in a high chase pursuit or something.
Right?
It's like, I ain't letting you by. Come on. Come on. I got ahead of you. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Hey!
So close.
Oh. Rad.
Let me change. There we go.
Okay, this is not. I can tell this one's going to be the killer. Ah! Oh my goodness. Ah!
Get out of my way!
Like, gonna no do that. Just gonna no. Jeez, I just gave you like a boost.
Oh, no, yeah. Swung me into the wall. Totally threw me offline. Too bad we can't turn collision off on this one.
Probably would be winning. My God, what's going on? Oh my God. Are you freaking serious? Ah! What, seriously?
This is a must-win for me, so, you know. Oh, no, 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 no!
I got stuck in the pits.
Did you really?
Yeah.
With the auto slow down?
Just slowed my ass down. Alright. Gotta be like that. Like a Valkyrie coming out of hell. Ah! Come on.
Oh, don't get hit on it.
Flying here, what the hell? Alright, let's do this. A little bit faster acceleration.
Yeah, but your max speed is way higher than mine. Ooh, that was bad. I should have just taken that hairpin, like, with the drift. Yeah, see, there you go. Ah, damn it!
Out my way, you.
Here's your chance to catch up. Oh, that's not the way to do it!
And I'm going the wrong way. Come on.
Oh, this one is not looking good for you.
Come on. God, I can't believe that.
Oh, get out of there!
Seriously, come on. I can't believe this. Come on.
I don't think that's the best car for this track. Because I am ripping this shit up.
13 seconds behind. Ugh. You're definitely keeping your trend up with these racing games.
Well, I mean, it's one of the few types of games that, like, I kind of feel I get to practice it in daily life as well.
Yeah.
Riding the motorcycle. You know, I mean, it literally is like racing, like on city streets. So I mean,
without the collision taken off.
Right, with no collision. It's actually even worse. Like, you know, because in the game you can hit things and you don't die.
Yeah.
You know.
And I think with me, and it was kind of like the same thing as I was talking about in the last episode with, you know, Project Gotham, is again the dynamics of the game, and it's so different to like a normal, you know, arcade style racer, you know, things like that. And I think that's probably one of the reasons why I never really picked up another Gran Turismo since back probably, oh my god, like 2010. I think that would be the roundabout when the third one came out, or 2008. Not because I didn't like the game, but I think it's just, I think you have to be a certain type of player or a certain person to be in that kind of dynamic, because it does have that part where, you know, of course, you have to be a gearhead in some way, shape, or form. You know, like, you know, the different customizations, as I said earlier.
I was actually going to mention that too, because that's one of the things that we did not really get to do. You know, being in the two-player battle mode, you don't really get to customize your cars too much. You know, you can change out the softer tires, you know, but that's pretty much it. You can't change your gear ratios like I would normally do for you know, for different tracks.
Modifications.
Yeah, exactly.
Things that actually make the game a little bit more enjoyable for that aspect as well.
Well, and you can actually customize it for your particular driving style. Like for me, one of the things I like to do, even if it's not necessarily required, is I like to drift into my turns. And so what I'll generally tend to do is I'll tap the regular brake first to preload the front so that you have harder steering, and then tap the e-brake to send the rear around. You know, and without customization, it's harder to make your car do that unless you really, like, you know, are on your game. Otherwise, if you customize your car right, you can make it so it does it basically by itself.
Now, the other thing I noticed, and again, I've noticed it with the other previous titles as well, of course, is the, again, not like another arcade driving game. Of course, naturally, you know, taking the fastest car in the game isn't, you know, the best choice. Now, I mean, I know in one of the matches you took technically a slower car, but the acceleration was a lot faster. So you made up for the speed by basically being able to take those corners maybe bad,
right, and then and be able to get off the line faster, basically. Absolutely. Especially with this game, like you've really got to brake in proper time. Like, this is definitely more of a simulator than I would say probably any of the other games that we've played so far.
It just makes you wonder if we actually were driving that game with steering wheels.
I'd be dead first of all.
Well,
like,
yeah.
Oh, but you mean if we were actually playing the game with actual steering wheels? I have come to find that definitely helps. It's hard when you're doing the little stick thing or the little buttons, you know, because you think about this. If you're driving a car, you're not going like this. You know, it's smooth. It's, you know, it's very, you know, orientated to the actual turns. Where when you're using the little D-pad to turn, you know, there's no nuance to it. You know, it's like you either go full on left, full on right, or, you know, just you get a tiny tap. You know, there's no nuance.
And again, it doesn't have the because again, with a normal steering wheel, for example, I mean, again, the ratio between steering wheel maybe this size, which you are kind of doing this, of course doing this is maybe considered on a bigger wheel like this, you know, so you've got to take it a little bit more, you know. Well,
and that's where you get to go into, and also you can adjust like the sensitivity of your steering wheel, you know, whereas like really trying to adjust the sensitivity on a little thumb joystick or your two buttons, it's almost
very hard.
It's almost impossible. So you're kind of just stuck with whatever, you know, settings you're given at that point. So,
But no, I again, I thoroughly enjoyed the game, but I think, again, that's, again, one of those major reasons why I probably haven't picked up for a while. I think after maybe like the second or third match we were doing, actually seeing the driving and me just getting thrown into the walls, and I think for me is just seeing that it kind of is very disorientating, because of course you're hitting off the wall, and of course naturally you're trying to, you know, get back on the road, but of course the computer or the console's already jumped ahead of you, and you know, you're back on the road again. Oh, okay. Oh, right, go, you know, and you got to go again. So I think that, I mean, I would probably honestly say now that is probably one of the things that's really slowly turned me off now about maybe playing the games. Not that to say that I would never ever play the game. I loved the game. I loved growing up with the game, because again, there wasn't that many different driving simulators or that option to learn those aspects of games. But I think as it's got on, and of course you've had other titles, as I said, such as again Project Gotham, which again isn't a full driving simulator, but it does give you the same aspects. And of course there's a lot of PC titles and a lot of other things that give you.
I mean, there's tons of.
They all have their different layers, but I mean, you know, Gran Turismo is going to have, you know, the special place in the heart of, you know, with the game. So
I just wish they'd put some bikes in there.
Well, if you're watching this, you know, Polyphony Games, put bikes in the next one.
Anyway, so that's it. Yeah, that's a 3.
Yep, 3 wins. 3 wins for him. He's going to keep it. So we're going to be finishing off our next episode with another racing game. So maybe he's going to go for the quadfecta.
I challenge you. What are you going to do about it?
But hopefully you'll come back and join us next episode for that. And again, if you enjoyed what you saw, please by all means hit that subscribe button on the screen. Hit that little notification bell. Yep.
And the like, you gotta like it.
Yes, like our post. That does help us out. Again, we're also on social media as well. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/SDJGaming, and also on Instagram at instagram.com/SDJGaming. But for now, my name is Chris.
I'm Jason.
And we'll see you next time on Versus.